Are we live? I think we are. Okay. Hello and welcome to Live with Meow. Um, I thought I would just live stream and do a get to know me type of tag. This is really kind of random and impromptu. It's not even planned or anything like that. But I thought I would get on just to kind of see how it looks with the FaceTime, with the face cam, and just see how it works, basically. So, I'm just gonna answer a few questions that are really basic about me, and I guess talk about my channel, and I'll probably do a better one eventually, a better get to know me type tag with a better camera, because this is not a very good camera. So I guess one of the simple questions is, what is my channel about, or what I plan for my channel, and really I just want to do a lot of. This is going to be a very casual gaming channel. Um, there's already a lot of gaming channels out there, but I want mine just to be very casual and family-like. Nothing too stressed or anything like that, and it's just going to be very fun and informative and funny, hopefully, and maybe worthwhile, and maybe you'll learn some things. And what else here? I would also like to do some reviews on things. Hopefully do some reviews on softwares and consoles and remotes and electronics and games and shows, movies, the works, pretty much everything that I'm really interested in. But I guess that will probably take some time though. So some of the basic questions that I'm reading on this website is like, what is your favorite color? So my favorite color is green. Yeah. How tall are you? 5'2". Yeah. Cats or dogs? Both. I love cats and dogs. I grew up with dogs and cats all my life. Funniest moment throughout high school? Well, I was a geek, and I still am a geek, so I guess maybe that I was just always been a geek, so I always had a lot of funny and weird moments. I talk about them a lot on my stream, kind of randomly. Something will pop up, and then I'll start talking about it. Like I talked about how I was auditioning in elementary school for a play, and then everybody laughed at me. And I just wanted to get the part of the bunny too, and he didn't even have to speak. Yeah, I talk about a lot of that kind of stuff. Am I in college? Yes. Favorite drink? I like sparkling water, green tea, black tea. Tea in general. I guess some other questions I could add is, am I awkward on camera? Yes, very awkward. Mainly because I have anxiety. So it's kind of, I get on camera and I get like kind of shy on camera. I'm sure that won't be like that after some time. There's a lot of people that are on YouTube who always talk about their first times being on camera and how when they were first recording on camera they were really shy. So, which is another reason why I wanted to do YouTube. Or was to maybe help not be so shy, or at least be more comfortable on camera. Actually, here's a funny story. So when I was in elementary school, I was actually one of the news anchors in our school. So I would have to come in early to school and remember a script. And we had to remember a script and perform it or present it live on the school TV stream. But I was always so shy, and I had a hard time remembering the script. So I think one time we had to actually sing the Pledge of Allegiance, and usually I know how to sing it. But when I was trying to sing it, I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember the lyrics. So, oh, and there's my cat. So, I just kind of lip sing. I was just lip singing the song on live television, and I was a news anchor. So that's great. So where did I get my name from? Meow Num Nums. Well, I have a cat. So I have a cat, and he likes to eat. And basically, I think around the time that I had created my name for other websites or other social media, the whole Num Num Nums thing was a popular thing. And I was like, okay, I kind of want to use that. That's cute. And then I had a cat, but I didn't want to call it Cat Meow Meow or Kitty Meow Meow because I thought that was weird. That's weird. But I was like, oh, what kind of noises cat makes? A cat makes meow. Then add num num, so meow num num. I don't know. It's a good name, I think. So I guess more about me. Sometimes you'll notice that I have a weird accent. That's mainly because I am Puerto Rican, but I've been exposed to, and I'm very I'm keen on picking up accents and like dialects and stuff. So I have the Puerto Rican accent, but then I grew up in school. I grew up learning French, and I also grew up learning, what was the language? Because I can't remember the language now. I also was trying to teach myself a lot of different accents when I was growing up, or like a lot of different languages, because I wanted to be a voice actor, like one of those people that does the little voices for the cartoons. And it kind of messed me up because I think I exposed myself way too young. So there's this thing that's called, I think it's like the chameleon effect. And basically it's people that can pick up accents and like these dialects really quickly to the point where they just start speaking it without really trying to. So that kind of messed me up because then I remember all these accents, and then I already have a strong Puerto Rican accent. So now when I speak, there's just words that come out sounding all types of weird. So sometimes I'll stutter, and then I'll just sound Puerto Rican, or I'll have a bit of a French accent, or I have a bit of a German accent because I taught myself German for a while. And I was going to move to Germany when I was younger. Then I taught myself Well, I actually watched a lot of British TV. I would watch BBC News and the Graham Norton Show and Doctor Who and Torchwood and Skins and The Office and a bunch of BBC British television shows. I still watch British television, it's good. So that kind of messed my accent up. Do I ramble? I do ramble a lot. I have a habit of kind of start talking and forgetting what I'm even talking about. I gotta work on that, yeah. So, what else can I already went through all these questions on this tag website. Oh, maybe some people are interested. What is my cat's name? His name is Leon. Leon Nosferatu. So when I adopted him, his name was Leon. That was his name at the shelter. And my hair is all funny. So when I adopted him, this light is back. His name was Leon, but then I had changed his name to Nosferatu because he looked a little bit like Nosferatu, which, if you don't know, is the vampire, or the vampire? Yeah, the vampire Nosferatu. Like the old films. And he's actually one of my favorite vampires because he's just, to me, very prominent. And he showed up in SpongeBob, and I used to watch a lot of SpongeBob. And you can sometimes hear me talk about SpongeBob or SpongeBob quotes, like, he was number one. Because I'm a dork. And I'm gonna try to find some more questions. I do talk fast. I blame that on being Hispanic and nervous. Probably gonna answer a few more questions. I didn't want to go over 15 minutes. If anybody's interested in this random, awful live stream with Meow, then you can let me know and I'll do another one with a better setup. Because this was kind of a random stream. Are you named after anyone? Oh, I am. Okay. I don't mind saying my first name. My first name is Nicole. My real name is Nicole. Usually people call me Nick or Nikki. A lot of people call me Nick, like N-I-K, Nick. But my name Nicole actually comes from Nicole Simpson, which was the wife of O.J. Simpson. So I was named after O.J. Simpson's wife. Yeah. And my father, he liked Xenon the warrior princess. So he wanted to give me a name that was like a victorious, like a warrior name. So Nicole means victory of the people, so it's like a victorious, warlike name for a girl. And it's short or derived from Nicholas. So that's another reason, or another why I was named Nicole. Do I have kids? No. Do you use sarcasm a lot? Yes. My eye color, it's like brown, medium brown. Sometimes in the light, it can be like hazel-like. Because I think my mom has hazel eyes and then my father has brown. So I think I kind of got like both, where it's a little bit brown and then when the light hits it, it's kind of hazelish. Not like super hazel, but sort of. Favorite smells. I like sweet smells, so vanilla. Vanilla is my favorite. Pumpkin, cinnamon, brown sugar. I like floral and woodsy smells since, yeah. What's the furthest you've ever been from home? That would be probably Puerto Rico. Because I live in Texas, but I've been to Puerto Rico a few times. So we'll say that. Do you have any special talents? I've been told I have a lot of special talents. I've been told I'm a good listener, that I give good advice. People have told me to be a psychiatrist and a counselor before. I can draw, I can write, I can, people told me I can sing and dance. I can cook, I can bake. I used to work as a veterinary technician, so I have skills working with animals. I used to work as a teacher assistant, so I have skills working with children. I'm good with computers and technology. I'm good with video games. I can do tongue tricks, but I'm not going to show that. But what else? Where were you born? Puerto Rico. Fajardo, Puerto Rico. I'm a Scorpio. Water sign, you know. Hobbies, the same thing as my talents, pretty much. I like to do research, because I'm a nerd. Do you have any pets? I do. I have a cat, and my mom has a bunch of dogs. Do you have siblings? Yep. What did you want to be when you grew up? A lot of things. I wanted to be a chef. I wanted to be a baker, like Julia Child. I wanted to be Julia Child. There was a time I wanted to be Martha Stewart until she got arrested. I wanted to be a comedian. My first grade teacher, my first grade teacher told me, and my kinder teacher told me to be a comedian. And I was like, yeah, I'll think about it, but I never did it. I wanted to be an actress. I wanted to be work in a theater, like as there's a word for that, when you work as an actress in a theater. I wanted to do being a voice actor. I wanted to do modeling. Yeah, that was when the whole America's Next Top Model with Tyra Banks was a popular thing. And I wanted to be a writer, an artist, firefighter, a veterinarian, teacher, scientist, interior designer, fashion designer, bunch of stuff. What else? Do I like scary movies? I love scary movies. They're my favorite. How old am I? I don't know if that's a good thing to answer. I might think about that question. Do I have any best friends? I do. I don't have many friends because I'm picky with who I talk to and who I hang out with and who I associate myself with. So I only have like three good friends. Funniest moment through high school. Pretty much answered that one. What is your favorite animal? That's a hard question. For a while in high school, people called me Nikwala because I loved koalas. Lately, I've been really loving bears and wild cats. But I think wild cats and primates are my favorite. I love tigers. Oh, I love tigers and I love leopards and jaguars and cougars and cheetahs and all that good stuff. But I love lemurs and and gorilla. I love a lot of animals. I love the black-footed cat. Is that black-footed cat? Yeah, those are cute. I love all animals really. And has anybody heard of the Fiona the hippo? I love Fiona the hippo. She's so cute. If you see me looking cross-eyed, it's because I'm looking at the questions. Who are some of your favorite YouTubers? I might have to do a separate video on that one. There's a lot of people. There's even some people that inspired me to do YouTube, so I will make that a separate video. How would you describe your fashion sense? I would describe it as whatever I want to put on. I can be super fancy, I can be super casual. It's really about what I want to put on. What phone do you have? iOS. But it's only been recently that I've gotten iOS. I've always had hand-me-down phones. So they were all like the randomest phones ever. And then I had a BlackBerry, which I love BlackBerry. I love BlackBerry so much. I didn't like the new BlackBerry with the touchscreen. That was kind of whack. Let's see. What sports do you play? I don't really do any sports. I like to dance. That's usually all I do, is dance in my own room. That's my sport. I would like to walk and run and all that. I used to be the fastest runner at my elementary school. I was like the sprint artist. I was so good at it. I gotta get back into that. What else? Favorite subject in high school? Science. Worst favorite, least favorite is maths. I do not like mathematics too much. I do like math. I'm just not good at it. No. Are you in a relationship? I'll skip that one. We're at 23 minutes. We'll answer maybe 2 more. Your favorite holidays? I love Halloween and Thanksgiving the most. But then I like Christmas as well. Christmas is pretty good. Pretty fun. My fear? I have a fear of falling. Falling from high areas, and a fear of being like completely isolated, like completely alone. That is my biggest fear, is to be completely alone. Bugs are not that bad. Like, I can get over bugs. Death, I'm not too scared of death, because I've kind of got myself used to that whole topic from games and movies and books and all that. Things I love, animals, nature, friends, family, video games, film, culinary, art, music, stuff like that. Last song I listened to, I don't remember. Oh, This is a interesting question. This is a so I went to this website right now that is asking, it's like a get to know me tag, and a lot of these questions are extremely promiscuous. Like, what color underwear are you wearing? Interesting question to ask. Do I have any tattoos or piercings? I only have ear piercings, but I don't ever wear ear piercings. Like, I don't wear earrings. There's another question called turn-ons and turn-offs. I could answer that one. But I think I'm gonna end it there. If you want to see another one of these, let me know, and I'll do it with a better camera. Until then, bye.